There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48, built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. To the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Here's Akers. Akers has got the first down and then some. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he'll go down at the 28. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. Those defense for the Packers, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And Akers, he is not going to get there. They mark him short of the first. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Throwing to start the drive. Rodgers eluding the pressure right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, You've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Yeah, I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Rodgers now to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And that will be incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. On now is Mason Crosby, who's hit from as far as 58 in his career. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in him. Kicking it from a long distance, that'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off. He wasn't likely to make it in the first place.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 62 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Three 0 after 1 on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the give, this is Akers. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll try the air now with Stafford. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 9 yards is the loss on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. On the handoff, it's Akers. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this is off the left upright, and it comes back. It's no good. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55, but you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
Now a throw here to his running back, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Rodgers throw taken in by Adams. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And the Packers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now it's Rodgers. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And he's got some space here. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 21-yard line. 126 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Akers. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain. And it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Cam Akers, touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like they were just gathering knowledge, didn't it? Just enough to kick the field goal on the first one. And the second time, they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Rodgers on the return. And able to get this out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every...
And got his man complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Packers have retaken the lead. Now Crosby for the point after. And that makes it 14-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Rodgers going to throw. Flush to his right. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And Crosby puts it through, and that will do it for this first half. So we're at halftime here at Lambeau with the Packers taking the lead to the break as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. Rodgers on the return. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Rodgers. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Aaron Donald, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
That's be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
Beckham, the return. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
They'll run this with Akers. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
It's been a remarkable day at the office for him running the football. Those yards just continue to pile well past 100.
And how about more than double-digit carries in the second half alone? That's what you want as a runner, because you've got to prove to your offensive line that you're going to be as tough as they are. They don't rotate in and out on every play. Running backs often do, so those who can stay out there with their offensive linemen, those are the guys they really value. Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 36.
183 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Going right back to Akers.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. They'll run on 1st down. Akers. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Now a run with Akers.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
On the handoff, Henderson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
They'll look to run with Akers.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers, his second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our game here in the third. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Rodgers on the return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Got a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Got a man, that's Lazard. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different. Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15. But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain. To throw on 2nd and 6, Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the Rams are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither. And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they pick that one off. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again here with Akers. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them. On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this go down to 32. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And look at this. It's a fake. And he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
Hey, take 26. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Crunch time, defense. Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Here it comes, here it comes. Hey, inside. Mike 50, Mike 50.
Here's Rodgers. Flushed out right. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Let's go, Mike 50, Mike 50. Hey. Stand 300, stand 300. 50, Mike's 50. Let's get that ball,
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Second and 10. Rodgers to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. And here's another kneel down as he'll try to set up the game winner. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Rodgers. Touchdown! A.J. Dillon, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers have moved out in front.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced a 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of...
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Zadarius Smith in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful, because they've got the...
Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Eric Stokes.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they'll get him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
On 1st down, Jones. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
He's got it. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
Let's talk about the game. GG's, bro. But my man's had -9. I never seen -9 passing yards. My man's had -9. I think that's because of the pick. Yeah, it's because of the pick. But shoot, 2 71. Completion 81. I went crazy. Let's see what the rushing was like. Oh my God, he did. He I ain't gonna lie. He did numbers on a nigga. He did numbers on me with Cam Akers. But running the ball is only one dimensional. You gotta throw the ball as well. And with -9 yards, ain't no way you think you gonna win the game, man. But you damn near did it, bro. It was a good game up into the fourth quarter for shit show. Let's see what the receiving looked like. 71 yards. Had to dump it to the 62. Yo, we was 52. We was running them up. Defensive. He led with tackles, I guess. Who got the picks? Vernon Scott and Eric Stokes. Yeah. I threw one to him too. And that's also like I give it like a reason why I won the game, because I ain't really turn over the ball as much. But we finna go through the you feel what I'm saying? Look at the standings, look how the playoffs finna come out. I think we in like week 8 or 9. So let's tap into that real quick. Then we'll be on to this particular league. This another league. It's just like it's like a sister league to the what league is that? Killer Be Killed KBK. So you feel what I'm saying? I got into this league. We in week 12. Yeah, so I got into this league, you feel what I'm saying, a little late. This is my first time playing, first game playing with the Packers. I got in like week 11, and I ain't have no user for the Vikings, so they just forced win, and then shit, you feel what I'm saying, like I say, you feel what I'm saying, came in with the dub. Let's go look at the standings. Oh boy. Check out the standings. Coast number 1. I'm pretty sure they have a user. Let's see how far we are. We number 10. But we number 1 in our district. I mean, not our district, our conference. So I'm not really tripping on excuse me. I'm not really tripping on that though. You know, we'll start playing. Let me see the Colts. I seen the Colts, the Panthers, and the Bucks. Let's see if we play them. Colts, Panthers, Bucks. Neither one of them. But we do play the Bears next. That's my boy Hector. Yeah. Browns. So all of them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My next 5 games, I got a bye week next week. But my next 5 games, yeah, they all have users as of now. So yeah, I'll be tapping in for sure. We gonna try to get to the play. Ain't no try to get to the playoffs. We gonna get to the playoffs. You feel what I'm saying? And we gonna put on the we gonna put on the motherfucking number 1 in passing yards. I'm only 200 above Patty. Number 2 in receiving yards. You know, of course, Tyreek gotta be number 1. He got speed. That look like everything that we own. But yeah, like I was saying, you know, we're gonna put up a Super Bowl run with this league as well, in the Rockstar Lifestyle League. We're gonna put up a Super Bowl run with the Titans. That's in the Killer Be Killed League, and we're gonna put up a Super Bowl run with the last but not least, the Underdogs, the Steelers, in the AAFL League. And shit, you feel what I'm saying? We may get 3 Super Bowls on this channel, man. 3 Super Bowls on this channel. For sure, 3 playoff runs on this channel. That's without a doubt. So make sure y'all tap in, turn on the post notification. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, share, and make sure y'all tap in when I'm on, man. Make sure y'all hit these comments. Let me know what y'all think and what y'all on. And yeah, GG's. Stroh out.